Hello, it's me again. So we have another quick lick. This is quick licks 9, I think it is, and we're taking a lick from the solo from Back in Black, and it's an Angus Young one, obviously, and just a very short 1-bar lick, which could, in theory, change the way in which you look at your pentatonics. There you go. I'll leave you with that. Let's get on with the lick coming up now. So the lick itself, short 1-bar lick, and it's very energy bursting in that sense. So you've got this nice burst of energy through a pentatonic, and it's the use of the 12 and the 12 on the B string and the G, in the sense of moving across to those two strings, where you need to kind of, I would imagine, relearning the way in which you move through the pentatonic. So it's straightforward enough, but it's not a normal way I would move through the pentatonic, and I would imagine that's the same for a lot of people out there. So if you pick up on that one thing, great, so go for it and see how you get on. But if you do like the video, please do like, share, subscribe, hit that bell button for new future videos popping up, and visit the socials as well. There's a lot on the socials that you won't find on YouTube, and there's a lot on TikTok and Instagram which you won't find on YouTube, so the socials. And visit Facebook as well. Nice one. Drop a comment with things you'd like to see in these lessons, and yeah, just say hi if you want to, and that's it. I'll leave you with a breakdown coming up now. Okay, so it is fairly straightforward, and it's not going to take long to learn it. It's going to be a case of trying to get that area, focus on that area more than anything, so that you can get it smoothly. Now I tend to use hybrid picking for that, but you can obviously use what you want, because it's the way in which you're going to play the lick. But you start the lick with a standard sort of cliche bend on the 14th fret, bend that up full tone, first finger across to the 12 on the second, across to the 12 on the first, and then you've got 4 strikes of the 15 on the second string. So now on that last one, the 4th one, I would try and add a tiny little bit of vibrato if you can, but don't let the pitch drop down, so you want to keep the pitch the same. That's one of the hard parts about it, is that, and get a tiny bit of vibrato right at the end. It will emphasize the lick loads. Then you finish the lick with, which is a straight run down the pentatonic, 4 notes. So it's going to be 12 on your first, 15 pull off to the 12 on the second, 14 on your third. So then you go to the 12 on the second. This is the area I was on about at the beginning, where you're crossing the beams, crossing the strings, and you've got that 12 on the second, 12 on your third, and then 14 on your third as well, with the full tone. So coming back down that pentatonic slowly. So that little swap there, that's the area you're going to need to work on, because you're coming back on yourself and then back on yourself again very quickly. So you can use alternate picking, and as I do, I bring a finger in to that 12th fret on the second string to enable that note there with hybrid picking. So you're coming from the 14 on your third string, finger with the 12 on that second string, back to the plectrum on your third string for that 12, where you roll it across. So, and that just seems to work better for me. It makes it cleaner, and I quite like that way of playing anyway, because I use hybrid picking a lot. And then your 14th fret, full tone bend, and just let that ring out at the end, and just with a bit of vibrato, or take it somewhere else. So you could have, or whatever you're going to do, just bend it up, let it down, slide it out, and take it to a different area like that. So entirely up to you where you go with it, just giving you a few ideas just of how you can run around with it after that 14th fret. But that's the lick, so have fun. Let's play it slow. Here we go. 3, 4, and 1. 3 and 4. Once more, 3, 4 and 1. Great lick to learn, and you will obviously use it loads. It can be played in other keys. Doesn't matter where you play it, sounds good. You just got to learn to get that descending part with a hybrid picking if you want to, or alternate picking those two strings. Hand you back to me. Nice one. At the end, thanks very much for sticking all the way through the video if you have got this far, and please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Visit Patreon, where you'll find a new lesson coming up there soon in the Lick Vault, which is all about Angus Young's style, but I'm playing it over a slightly more kind of shuffly pattern, so there'll be 4 or 5 licks on that. I can't remember how many I've put down now, but there you go. So yeah, subscribe, like, share, hit the bell button, and visit all the socials. Drop a comment below with something you'd like to see on this channel, or just say hello, and I will hopefully reply if I see it coming up in time. Anyway, there we go. Leave it with you. See you later, everyone. Have a good weekend.